What is up, homie? 7 years ago, I was making $8.25 an hour working at Dairy Queen, and now I'm living in Medellin, Colombia, and make more money from a 1 hour phone call than I used to make in an entire month working minimum wage while blending ice cream. Many people think making an income online is hard, when in reality, there has never been an easier time to get rich than today. Between AI, the internet, and access to infinite information at our fingertips, if you still haven't been able to hit your first $10,000 month from anywhere in the world and on your own schedule, then in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how me and many others are able to do exactly that while working just a few hours per day in 3 simple steps. So if you're tired trading all of your time for money, or stuck in a job you hate wondering if there's another way and feeling like you're meant for more, then this video is for you. Starting with the skill, because I didn't need to start some massive business from scratch in order to make life-changing money. All I had to do was learn one simple skill that business owners are begging for, and that skill is remote high-ticket sales. And here's why it works. Most businesses don't struggle with getting new leads because finding clients through paid ads or content nowadays is so simple a monkey could do that shit. I know because I've done it, and I'm a monkey. I like to say gorilla, vanilla gorilla, but the real problem comes then from converting those leads into paying clients. And if you help solve that problem for them, you'll get 10% commission on each new deal that you help close. Sounds simple, right? Well, kind of fucking is. But it's not easy, and it's not some get-rich-quick scheme. It is a real skill that will take time to learn and perfect, but once you do, you will never be broke again, regardless of any market and any economy at any time. The business owner will normally run an ad, which gets someone to watch a webinar or a video, which then converts that person into a phone call. As a remote high-ticket closer, these people will then book in on your calendar after watching the video in order to speak with you and learn more, meaning they've already been through a process and pre-qualified themselves, meaning that they have intent. No cold calling, no door knocking, and none of your own money wasted on ads. This is by far the easiest and fastest way for anyone who is just starting out to make their first $10,000 to $20,000 online. And step 2 is the framework. Now, high ticket sales is not manipulation. It is about transformation and figuring out if what you do can even help the person on the other end in the first place. And I've broken down the entire call process onto a 3x5 note card that anyone can use to guide the prospect into closing themselves. Just DM me on Instagram and I'll send it over for free. Many people think you need to be outgoing or use pushy sales tactics, when in reality, that does way more harm than good. All sales is asking the right questions and actively listening to what the other person has to say, because what they say is gospel and what you say is irrelevant. Now, the third step, which nobody talks about and will easily put you in the top 1% of sales reps, is creating content around your offer that attracts buyers, not followers. Because nobody does this, and if you do, you will generate new leads for your business and quickly become one of their favorite sales reps. You don't need 1,000 customers at $10. You just need to close a few people on a $5,000 to $10,000 offer in order to make life-changing money. I was terrible at sales back when I first started. Not just bad, but genuinely awful. I talked too much. I was nervous to speak on camera. I had no idea what questions to ask. And I was working a job making decent money, but I was completely stuck. And that's when I started studying high ticket sales, not because I wanted to coach it, but because I needed to make some real money fast. And I consumed everything that had to do with sales. Read sales books, listened to conversations, studied sales calls. I found a mentor. And that's when I noticed that the good closers weren't doing anything fancy. They simply followed a process. You don't need a product. You don't need an audience. You don't need to post content, even though it always helps. You just need the ability to close. And in 3 years, when AI automates 90% of jobs, remote high-ticket sales will still be needed, because AI will never be able to automate the ability to read another human being on a deeper level and understand what they actually need versus what they're asking for. AI will never be able to build enough trust that a complete stranger gives you $5,000 over Zoom from a simple conversation. That skill, that ability to close, becomes more valuable every single year because everything else gets cheaper and easier to do, while the human judgment to close a deal, that stays valuable forever. And that is recession proof. And you don't even need to start a business to make money with this skill. You just need to learn it and then plug into an already successful business where the money is already exchanging hands. It's like selling shovels to gold miners. And if you want to learn the exact framework I use on my 3x5 note cards that gets prospects closing themselves, I've broken it all down in detail on Instagram. Just DM me the word close to let me know you came from this video, and I'll send it over to you for free. Talk soon, homie. Peace.